guess that's it then. Here are the keys.
No, that's not it, Jerry.
Huh?
The new vehicle plus $40,000.
Yeah, but the deal was the car first, then the 40,000, like as if it was the ransom.
That's William H. Macy as a desperate car salesman talking to a couple of tough guys he's hired to kidnap his wife. It's going to be a lot more complicated than any of them realize. The story, based on a real-life case, is told in Fargo, the just-about perfect new movie by the Coen brothers, Ethan and Joel, whose credits include Blood Simple and Barton Fink. Steve Buscemi and Peter Stormare play the two hired killers who plan to split the ransom with the car dealer.
Hey, look at that, Twin Cities. It's the IDS building, the big glass one. Tallest skyscraper in the Midwest after the Sears in Chicago or John Hancock building, whatever. You never been to Minneapolis?
Nope.
Would it kill you to say something?
I did.
No. It's the first thing you've said in the last 4 hours. That's a fountain of conversation, man.
Following the kidnapping, the guys get pulled over and do some shooting, and the next morning, we meet Frances McDormand playing the pregnant local police chief.
You see something down there, Chief?
No, I just think I'm gonna barf.
Jeez. You okay, Margie?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just morning sickness.
Meanwhile, Macy's plan to cheat both the kidnappers and his father-in-law gets derailed when the father-in-law, who owns the automobile dealership, insists on delivering the ransom himself.
These guys are dangerous.
All the more reason. I don't want you... With all due respect, Jerry, I don't want you mucking this up.
Macy feels the net closing in on him as the naive-seeming policewoman asks him some pointed questions.
And I was just wondering if you'd had any new vehicles stolen off the lot in the past couple of weeks. Specifically a tan color Sierra. Mr. Lundegaard.
William H. Macy is brilliant as the bankrupt car salesman who finds his plan going terribly, disastrously wrong. And always at the middle of the movie is Frances McDormand, a mild-mannered, friendly, even chirpy police chief who doggedly figures everything out. It is a great performance, and Fargo is the best movie the Coen brothers have ever made, a quirky, infectious American masterpiece.
Well, you know, last year, back in January, I said I didn't think I'd expect to see a better film more year than Crumb.
Yeah.
And I didn't. It was a real good call. Even you put it second on your list.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to make the same call here now in March.
Okay.
Because there won't be a better film than this. I mean, this is, you called it a masterpiece. I'll go on a limb and say that too. And I want to even go further and say this, that the Coen brothers, now if you look at Blood Simple, Raising Arizona, and Barton Fink, these guys are creating one fantastic original piece of work every single time. These guys deserve to be known with some of the finest directors that have worked in motion pictures. And there isn't a dull moment here. There isn't an unoriginal moment. They have a very precise way of dialogue that is accurate. It is the way people talk, as well as the speech pattern of, hey, yeah, and all that. They've got the words right,
Well, they have the words exactly right. And you know what I liked, too, was the stylistic freedom they gave themselves. This is a very violent movie. It's a very funny movie. At the end, there's some poetry and some whimsy. There is stuff in this movie about the minutia of the routine of a long marriage. There is stuff in there about two partners that don't get along.
Father-in-law and son-in-law.
Oh, that's
my
fabulous.
God.
And what about the son that goes off to McDonald's, gets up from the dinner table?
But listen,
I mean, they're just one detail after another.
They even have the accountant assistant to the big boss. I mean, that's very clever writing there. You know, a family business, and there's the loyal helper there who hates the son-in-law.
This movie has one
great
treasure in it.